Hey players, today we are going to do a video about off the grid for new players, right? The most important thing that I would say is loadout. Depending on your play style, you definitely need to do a loadout. I would recommend doing recon, which is going to show you your enemies around, but if you prefer something else, and road runners for legs. Basically on off the grid you have cyber limbs that have skills, right? So different cyber limbs legs have different skills, right? And whatever gun you prefer, right? I prefer the M4. Don't forget to put your backpack on. They have skills on them as well, which are passive skills, are really important as well. This is what I would say. And second of all, right now there's no solo gameplay, right? So you will need a team, or if you don't have one, it's gonna be frustrating, but do try and keep up with your teammates, right? If they're not too bad, I guess. But yeah, usually you would want to stick together because, well, everybody just tries and you know get two people shooting at you basically, or three. Usually they try to shoot together at you so they can take you down in seconds, which, yeah, it's not fun, but it's what it is. If you have a team, it's much better. Yes, because there's a lot of HP basically on which I don't agree with, but yeah, that's what it is, right? So to try and stick up with your team, as it's going to be way harder than other games and time to kill basically. Right, so this is my loadout which I usually use, right? The recon drone, I use two recon drone, road runners and epics. I tried a couple things, but this is the most safe, I think. Right, so this is the warm-up. It doesn't really matter to nothing, but it's good to get a really heat up game in place, right? Easy, just don't die. Yeah. But yeah, get as much as you can. Try your limbs. For example, this one, like you see there, shows you where everybody is on the mini map, and even in your face right here. You just went up. That's really cool. Basically in the game you can actually drop hexes and extract them, and those are the NFTs at the end of the day that you can actually sell. And on top of that you get tokens as well, so you get gun tokens which you can buy NFTs, or you can keep them and transfer them, right? Don't forget to like, subscribe, definitely helps me out quite a bit. For example, on my character there, even the eyes, right, that I have on, like, they're $15 or something at the current market, right? They're pretty expensive, and I dropped them in the game right here. This is like a hex extractor right there at the end. They're like 4 across the map, right? So there's one here, there's one around there, one around there, there's another one around here, and then at the end, yeah, another like 2 really at the edge of the map as well. So I guess it's quite a bit of them, more than 4. That is where you get your hex extracted. Usually you get a hex from boxes on the ground, or missions with drones, right? From those crates you get as well. Let's see if we can get a loadout. If you have Pro, which is $12 right now, I guess, you get 5 times more tokens. So I would say that's pretty valuable at the end of the day. So at the beginning of the game, you would want to do one of these missions so you get enough money to actually get your loadout out, right? And get as many, or the one hand or leg that you use usually, right? Try and get little, right? Because people try and kill you as soon as you get down, as in any game. So the more things you have on you, the better. So right now I have a paralyzer which cancels people abilities if you get them with it, or slamfish which just punches them quite hard, you know, like just getting bamboozled, and then I can kill them. So I guess my teammates didn't really stick together to their thing. Alright, this gun is not really my style. He didn't have a better gun, did he? Okay, as you can see, I used that skill on this guy. He was probably upset because I killed his teammate. Try and get some different guns. Seems like I cannot. They're just really bad guns. Yeah, usually you want to stick up with your teammate, but my teammate just didn't drop with me, and this other teammate just dropped half a map away, which is never a good sign. Sometimes they do good by you after, but most of the time when that's happening. But right now I'm trying to get my money as well. Let's see if we can get our loadout. No, we cannot. Okay. Trying to get at the end of the map right there, because usually you can actually get a better, right, better drop here. People don't really play a lot at the end, so it's much easier to get your loadout here. Bounty hunter completed. Let's try and do this. Right now I can get my loadout. So you would want to get your loadout as quick as you can. Yep, stick with your teammates, which I didn't do because I was, well, he actually dropped himself there, right? So not really my fault. Didn't check that I had a loadout going on. You will want to get as many boxes as you can. Yeah, and stick with your teammates. Like, this guy just abandoned us after he just jumped himself, right? There. He was just expecting us to follow him and just leave our loadout, which I've been working and getting, right? I guess that's just how it is. Some expect that from you. Okay. My teammate wants to get his loadout, See? I'm going back to him. I'm not gonna leave him by himself. Okay, so he has like a hex, which is not really necessarily good, because we are just the two of us. So this guy is going to attract this hex, put it in the extractor, and both of us are going to get this hex if we're going to protect it for until I get to 100%, I don't know, a couple seconds. Everybody heard that we're getting the 6 out, so they might come and try and steal it as well. So we need to stay beside it. Usually if you have like a really expensive one, oop, there he is. Got him. Oh, that was a really good aim from me. Oops, if I say so myself. And that hex is going to be at our lobby when we come back after we finish the game. That's really cool. We can find them by getting these boxes. No, 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 teammate, no. There's 3 of them. He should have run. I'm sorry, I did. I'm running for sure. These guys are coming for me. I do not understand these guys, honestly. There's like, there are 3 of them hunting of one guy usually. There's some really toxic people like these guys, right? They're playing a little bit too much. They're a little bit too sweating, and they just cannot leave you be whatsoever, right? They just cannot leave you be. And on top of that, they have AA, right, as well. Yeah, there you go. And I feel like there was like 2 teams there somehow they was like not fighting each other. Like I feel some, I'm not gonna say, but they're really sus, right? Sometimes you just get 2 boxed in, it's just weird. And yeah, and they have your position all the time, right? Either they're playing too much, either something else, right? And playing with random, like I said, you would want to get a team, but right now, yeah, playing randomly with people solo is way better, way better. So like you saw, we got hex out, we got tokens, which were really cool. Obviously the loadout did quite a bit, right? Because I seen them where they are and what's up. It's unfortunate that we hang out with that team. Usually you get these kind of teams, which honestly we need to rank something. We need to get them off the public because they're just we're doing really bad. I don't want to say, but they're not doing good for the game whatsoever, right? As you saw, I did not have fun because one guy left, one guy didn't know when to leave, right? And then I left. I got left alone, and then these guys just haunting us like there's no tomorrow, right? But yeah, a couple things for new players. Loadouts, obviously, as you saw, these are really important, right? The mission, like I said at the start of the video, right? The mission is I was able to get a loadout, and then the hexes, right? You saw we got the hex out with the extractor, and then try to win, right? Hopefully, if you have a team, that's way better. Communication is the key. Yeah. Have a great one and see you next. I'm going to do some more tutorials on off the grid. Hopefully today I can get the chance. Bye.